Okay, my friends, so we are back again this week with my best trading setup for the week ahead. Okay, last week was on the Aussie Swiss franc. This week it is another Australian pair. It is the Aussie Kiwi, and in this video we're going to go over the actual setup, why I'm looking to take it, give you the entry and exit prices, and as always, trade at your own risk. So before we actually get into this week's setup, if you're new to the channel and haven't yet subscribed yet, simply hit the subscribe button now. Okay, so let's get into the setup. So it is a very good setup for the week ahead, and it's a setup that I'm currently still in from last week, currently minus around 40 or 50 pips, and I do expect this pair to rally up from here. So as always, my method is I take a top-down approach. Perspective, I look at the higher time frames. I'm looking for buy sell areas, supply and demand, support and resistance areas on the higher time frames, i.e. the weekly and monthly charts, and then I'll zoom in to the lower time frames, ideally the daily and the 4-hour, and look for evidence that price action is slowing down, momentum is slowing down, coming into the higher time frame area of interest. Okay, so we're going to start off in the monthly here on the Aussie Kiwi, so the Aussie New Zealand, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, and I'll just zoom out a bit so you can see we are at all-time lows here in this cycle, okay, which is very promising. So I'm just going to zoom in, and what I can see here where we are now, I'm just going to draw a line here today, and you can see we are at a key support area. Okay, you can see many times it's come down to here and we have spiked up. It has spiked down through this line last year once, but I do expect it when we look at the lower time frames to this to absolutely rocket up. Okay, to this area. We are currently in a sort of range. We are, like I said, we are at the bottom of a cycle, so this is a long-term accumulation play on the monthly charts. Okay, being that we had, I'll just zoom out here a little bit. Okay, what I mean, we've had this down move here. Okay, this was a huge sell off all the way down here. Okay, and then for quite some time now the market has been moving sideways. Okay, up, down, up, and then down again. So I'm expecting this to move up here again, like the top of this range. Okay, longer term accumulation periods can last. You can see this one's been lasting since really 2014. Okay, the bottom of this leg here was 2015. So since 2015, the past 6 years, this has just been in a period of accumulation or longer term range. Okay, we'll just delete all that there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is zoom into the lower time frames, i.e. the weekly charts, and you can see that we are approaching this level pretty fast. Okay, this line pretty fast. Okay, and on Friday was stalled last week. It kind of didn't move much, and then on Friday it broke down and created a new low in this leg down. Also worth noting is we've got a huge 15 weeks period of selling candles. Okay, red candles. This is kind of very rare that you will see this. Probably the second time I've ever seen it. 14 weeks straight of a sell-off. Okay, so this is another reason why I'm looking to possibly get into a reversal here. And this is a longer, if you want to longer term play this to the upside here. Okay, so let's get into the lower time frame. So that's the weekly charts. You can see it is approaching this area fast, and like I said in previous videos, I do like a fast descent into an area of interest, and that's exactly what is happening now. We do have a little bit of an area down here in the weekly charts from last year. Okay, that the market could come down and play into. Okay, that this is going to be a strong resistance area here around this 103 area. Okay, and I will be taking this, as I'll explain in a minute, pretty early on Monday. Okay, so let's have a look at the daily charts. Okay, worth noting, the start of last week, okay, was one of the reasons I was taking this trade this week also, was we had the initial daily divergence signal. Okay, that is as it's coming into an area of interest, that is a good sign that the price action is slowing down, momentum slowing down, and buyers have started to come into this market and have started to soak up the sell orders. It still can drop, okay? We are looking for the market to even out coming into this area, but this was a good sign for me to start entering this position, okay? And that's hence the reason I did enter it, okay? You can see last week we did start to move sideways a lot here, okay? Notice on Friday we also, this is a key indicator that I'm going to buy this next week, okay? We've got this 4-hour divergence signal here, okay? And then this sell-off on Friday. So Monday morning, this could pop down a little bit further, maybe 10 or 20 pips, but I expect this to explode to the upside next week, okay? So I'm expecting this, let's if I can get this. This could, Monday morning on the open, it could pop down, touch the 103 area, but next week I'm expecting this to explode up, okay, at some point. Okay, the Aussie Kiwi. Okay, price action is telling me it's grinding down towards this area. Okay, we're starting to get a lot of divergence signals. Momentum is slowing down. Buyers have started to come into this market, and we have the nice drop, nice descent, final descent into this area of interest. And I do expect this to just explode. Okay, so I don't want to miss this move. Okay, so Monday morning, I'm just going to enter this when the market opens on Monday morning. Okay, so trade is, and again, if it does drop down a little bit further, I possibly will re-enter this market. Okay, it's a really good setup longer term, as you've seen at the start of the video. So it is buy AUD at 1033. Okay, that's just where it is now, or 1 hour after the market's open. Okay, so wherever you are in the world, okay, if you're in Europe or in the US, the markets will open on a Sunday evening. Okay, so as soon as the market opens, I think usually in the UK it's around 9 or 10 p.m. at night. Wait till around 11 or 12 to enter the trade. US is it's different. It could be late afternoon when the market's open over there. Asia, we are Monday morning. Okay, so 1 hour after the market's open. That's just to avoid gap downs and the huge spreads that are associated with Monday mornings or Sunday evenings when the markets do open. Okay, so that's it there. Stop loss, I'm going to do 130 pip stop loss at 1.02, and my take profit is, okay, longer term you can ride all this. Again, my setups last from 1 day to 5 days. I'll enter this on Monday and I'll close it at the end of the week. If you want to trade longer term, you can hold longer term, because I do expect this, like I said in the start of the video, go right back up to the top of that accumulation period, which is around the 110 area, 109 to 110 area. Okay, so the take profit will be around 108 for this. Okay, 1.08. Break even. Okay, break even. Okay, and I'll explain the break even price now at 1.0043. Okay, the break even price is simply when price goes to that, it pops up, it goes to 1.043. Simply close 50% of your position, move your stop loss to the entry price, and let the rest of the position continue on the way up. Okay, so pretty simple. Again, it's a really good setup. If it does fall, it does maybe unlikely does stop me out this week, I will re-enter this position because it is a really good setup longer term, and I don't want to miss some when these moves happen, especially on the Aussie Kiwi. It can just explode out of nowhere, so I don't want to miss this position and this setup. So I'm entering it as soon as the market opens on Monday. Okay, so that's a setup. As always, trade at your own risk. I hope you like this video. I hope it helps your trading. If you want to get access to my full list of setups for the week ahead, simply click the link below in the description area. Okay, And yeah, so like and comment, subscribe. Hope you like the video. Have a fantastic trading week. Will over at the fxace.com.